Hello everybody, welcome back. Not back, because this is the first episode, but welcome to Tropico 5, and being played by Strokovich. Now, you might be wondering why we're starting off here instead of the main menu, and that is because I named one of my dynasties, which is the family that you create and you can continue on when you start a new city and whatnot. I used my real name. I usually don't do that in games, but I felt like it would be better for this one if I did. And I don't really want to show that, so I got to this point so I wouldn't have to show that. And of course we're going to be starting as male. Because, oh man, I wish you could... Oh, I wish I could actually choose a name. So let's look through here. While I'm making my character, I want to say some things about this game. I have always wanted to play Tropico more regularly, but I've never really had a computer to play it, and I still don't. So, what I am playing is the PS4 version of Tropico 5. I got it free on PlayStation Plus. I was waiting for the price to drop a little bit more before I bought it. But now I don't have to. Man, so many names, I just don't know. Not really very knowledgeable in the Hispanic names. Fabian, Fabio. You know, I'll be called Fabio. That works. So, it's always been a game that I've always wanted to get into because I was very interested in the city builder genres, but I was never able to get... into them because all of them were on the PC and they were never really on consoles, and then when they were on consoles, they were pretty terrible. So when I heard that this was coming to the PS4, I got really happy. Now, I'm not sure if his skill actually counts if he's not a manager, so I'm just going to do celebrity. Come on, dude, I want to see your face. Stop looking down. That works. And once this came out, I got pretty happy. And when I found out it was the free game for that month, that it was the free game, I got even more happy. Man, not really much of a selection. I think I'll go with Cold War with a mango yellow. And I'm looking for some black. They both just look black to me, but I'll go with cold black. Hair. Yeah. I'll go with the hobo. And the brunette. I wish I could see. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see the hats. I'll just put it at that. That kind of fits. You know what? This is my backstory. I was a super famous chef who got tired of the world and wanted to create my own. So I went and started my own colony. Now I gotta have the tobacco pipe because that make me look fancy. And like I was saying, most of I'll just do a generated world. How do I go back? There it is. A generated map. I'll do a huge. No, I'll do a large. I won't be using all of it, but elevation. Mountains. Resources. I want to be rich. Normal. Now, I am going to be playing on the easiest difficulty because I am not too into the... I just kind of want to have some fun, you know. I don't really want to struggle. I'm not like a lot of these other people who play these types of games, you know, most of the time. So I haven't really gotten down the strategies too much. Mostly, I just play these games because I want to build a new city, you know. One thing I did find out today is that you can actually make your starting money unlimited, which is pretty cool. And I might use that in my, in like a base game that I'm not going to be, you know, showing on here. Just to mess around and see what I can do and what I can't. Alright, looks like we got a pretty flat area, which is great. Because you can't build on slopes. That's something I found. It looks like there's no volcanoes, which is great. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Oh, there it is. It's been a little while since I've played. Alright, it doesn't look like I'll be making any bananas anytime soon. Cocoa. Ooh, coffee. Ooh. I'm gonna be in the coffee and cotton, it looks like. And then looks I'll be making some cattle and goats. Yeah, it looks like coffee and cotton are my main things for now. Until I get, you know, later on. When you get to a certain time period, you get the option to unlock this ability, which will basically uncover the entire map instead of just you actually searching out. Alright, let's see. Our beauty's pretty good right now. Pollution, of course. Trees, obviously. Tsunami. Okay, this is a very, very, very risk of a tsunami right here. But no volcanoes, so we're good. Liberty. Oof. Alright. We've already lost a little bit of money here. Let's do this. Ooh. Let's activate. No. Is it this? There it is.
In an effort to improve the health of his subjects, His Majesty has issued a new decree. All citizens must eat at least one piece of fruit per day. To this end, all colonies are ordered to begin fruit production immediately.
Now, I'm still going to take this, but I do want to say something first. Usually I would take this without hesitation, but because we saw earlier, bananas are not the thing we want to be building right now. Because we don't have a good place to build it. Yellow is the best we'll be getting right now, and that's terrible. I mean, it's not as bad as red, but you know what I mean. I would prefer to be able to build it up here, but I'm not going to spend the resources and time for that right now. What is it? Is this just a boulder? What is that? Yeah. What mine is this? Is this a mine? Oh, can I not click on it if I'm not? Okay. Please forgive me. It's been a while since I've played. Come on. How do I want to do the... Can I not do it unless I'm... Alright. I must not be able to do that mission until I'm,
Greetings, old chap. Have I got a deal for you
or it was
today?
just severely
As
delayed.
Crown representative, I can offer you your very own trading license.
Now, a smart thing right now, I've always went for this. It costs the least amount of money, and minus 10 crown relations isn't such a big deal. But I think for now, I'm going to do something I've never done, and I'm just going to buy the silver package. But what I was looking to do... Ah, there it is. It's been so long. I'm learning it all again. I'm connecting my dock to this so that I can actually utilize this. Now let's let the... Oh, why is it fast forwarding? That was strange. I want to look at my trade. Here it is. My trade routes. I have one ship. Each dock is one ship, which is kind of weird, but you know, whatever. So does anybody want any... What did I say? Cocoa and... Is it cocoa? No, it was coffee and cotton. Alright, so does anybody want any coffee or cotton? No? No. No, no. Okay. But unfortunately, they want us to build a banana plantation, which is literally the first mission in almost every single one of these things. I'm pretty sure it is the first mission no matter what. But, you know, I could be wrong. You know, it's not a full one, but like I said, it's a terrible place for it anyway, so there's no point in me crying over some kind of spilled milk here. So I'm gonna get some coffee growing up over here. And then I want some livestock. What we said, cattle and goats. I think I'm gonna do some cattle because I do get multiple. It's not just one thing. Kind of want to box this in here so I can start building around it. Space management is very, very important in this game. If you can see, I am in the red right now. I will be in the red for a lot of this game. And I feel like this is the reason why I have to play on the easiest difficulty. I just don't know how to play without spending tons of money. I watch these people online do it, like Quill18. I watch him play a lot of these types of games. And he always kills it. He's so good at this crap, and I have no idea how. We got some shacks up here. Who's living here? This is why I like this game. We got Pascual Torres, Amaya Torres, Xavier Vega, and Zara Vega. Looks like they are living in some shanties right now. And they could use some homes. So I will oblige and give them some homes. Now, something that I did not learn until much later is that houses do not need to be, what's the word for it, by roads or anything. You can just pack them anywhere.
Instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements in the name of the Empire.
I am going to take the 12-month expansion. I'm pretty slow to get off the ground here because of how resource dumb I am. I just spend and spend and spend. And I really rely on the free money from the, you know, the crown to get through this earlier areas of the game. Oof. Okay, that's not good. I like to keep a lot of my roads straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, then that. Because once you start curving roads, it kind of gets in the way of putting buildings sometimes. And I don't like that. Just trying to make a lot of work for some uneducated people, because currently we do not have any. I mean, if we do, I'd be surprised, but currently we don't have too many educated people. Oh, new mission.
Technological progress is the path to autonomy, Governor. We need more scientists to think important thoughts and discover new stuff.
I love the humor of this game. So we need to build a library. I'm going to accept that, because that is something that we are going to be doing anyway, regardless of whether they... I'm going to be exploring here a bit. How do I get there? It is. Explore. I want to make it count. So here's a mine. Here's a mine. Which would be easier to get to? I think this might be easier to get to. So I'm going to tell them to come here. Okay. Now see these scout people right here. They'll run off, and anywhere they go will clear the fog of war, allowing me to use new land and new resources. Now how I know this is a mine is, this looks really cool over here. I don't know what this is, but it looks awesome. Anyway, how I know it's a mine is because of this little shape right here. It's, I don't know which mine, but I know it is a mine. Now they're gonna go on their way, and I need to stop spending money. So I'm just gonna check the trade routes one more time. Logs, logs, meat, bananas. Okay, it does look like someone will give us $120 more than the default price for 5 years, and or up to 40,000 bananas. I might do that one, but these guys want some logs, and these guys will send me, well, yeah, they'll up to 30,000 logs for 5 years. Travel time's only 2 months, and they're going to be paying me $330 more in the base price. Now, I will be getting a -5 standing with the foreign, the foreign peoples, but I don't really care. Money, you know what I'm saying? It looks like my ship's name is Alice. That's good, as long as it's not named Titanic or Poseidon. What's going on here? Well, why is no one working here? Let me raise the money up here a little bit. If you're having trouble getting people to work in your places, just raise the budget a little bit, and people will flock there more than normal. Now, but you got to be careful though. Once you start building high schools and whatnot, you want to keep these jobs lower priced than the jobs that require high school educations or college educations, to encourage people to go to high school and college. I will speed up time a little bit here. There's no point of us here just sitting at the normal speed, because I'm not gonna really build anything until I get my next payment from the crown. Oh, we got a little mission
His
here.
Royal Majesty is eager to see his fruit care plan in action. He's expecting your first shipment of fresh fruit.
Okay, so it looks like we gotta export 3,500 bananas, and I'm gonna do that. I want to build another dock, and something that you guys might not know is that you can actually build up to $10,000 in debt. Once you hit 10,000, it won't let you build anymore. I kind of, this is a really dumb angle, and I hate it, but whatever. I'm going to get myself another boat so I can start exporting bananas at a greater price than normal, because I'm going to be exporting bananas anyway. Looks like we still got a lot of homeless here. We only have 48 people. We actually have 2 people less than when I started. Now this screen right here is the one that I spend most of my time on. This is how you tell your people's happiness based on different subjects. Like crime, they're kind of okay with crime safety right now. And there's really nothing I can do about that until I get to the later eras and are able to create police stations. Entertainment, I can definitely do a little bit of that, throw some taverns and restaurants in there. Food, I feel like that'll just go up by itself a little bit. It looks like it's kind of tapering off there, but we'll see. Healthcare I can't do until we get to... Oh man, I think it's the next era, the World Wars era, when I'm able to make clinics. Housing I can do. It does. We have 0 unemployed right now, which is great. All I need to do is start building some houses. So I'm going to throw in a bunch of houses right now. These people need a place to live, and I have the money to oblige. Now there's no reason not to put them here. It's not like all this is just taking up space that I could, you know, be utilizing. Now it is gonna be lowering the beauty, I believe, quite a bit. Yeah, it's already starting to go down, which isn't bad. I'll just throw in some parks later on. Right now it's not a huge priority. Now let's see what kind of mine this is. A gold mine, that's great. I'm going to wait though before I start mining it. And the reason for that is later on, if not right now, you can start building things like jewelry. And that, I do believe, requires gold. And I would rather use my own gold than have to import it. I love this game. It's so much fun. Alright, we got another thing going on here, and we got 19 more citizens. I was already having a little trouble with homelessness. Yeah, that's how you say it. But, that'll change soon.
If eating fresh fruit keeps the people healthy and strong, we Tropicans must eat twice as much to be twice as healthy and twice as strong.
Ooh, okay, so now here is one of the first missions where we kind of have to decide whether we want to start pissing off the crown or working towards a revolution. I don't want to be using extra food right now, mostly because I have another mission asking me to export bananas, and if people are eating way more bananas, that's going to be less that we're going to be exporting, and I would rather finish that mission as quickly as possible. So I'm going to abandon this one. There will be other missions later on that I will be able to use to... Ooh, there used to be a bananas one, but it looks like it's gone, unfortunately. And it also looks like no one wants anything that I can make. These houses still haven't been built yet. That's because this dock had priority because it was first. Now when you're building something, you can actually change the priority. Let me pause here before they finish it. See over here, right here, I could change it to high, low, or normal. Basically, that's just if you built, let's say you built like 3 docks and you really need to get them done. You just make all those priority, and then say you have enough money and you have a homeless problem, so you just plan for a whole bunch of buildings, just make them low priority, and they'll make sure these get done way before the houses. There's me, there's Fabio. Oh.
I reign supreme.
4 and 8 increased by 10%. That's great. Now, I'm not sure if I can actually put myself as a manager. I do not believe I can. Nope. That's alright. This is kind of a bad place for pigs. I honestly didn't even know this was here. I'm pretty sure every time you start a new map, you start with... They give you 1 building or plantation or something. but it's never really that great. Employment is definitely not an issue right now, but homelessness is. Homelessness is. We do have a lot of homelessness, but I don't really have the money to make houses right now, so I just gotta wait. Unfortunately. Looks like we might be getting a little bit of money right here. Once this heads off. Oh, looks like we got a mission over here waiting for us. I wanna wait for this one to go away though. It's pretty cool. You can actually see them drop stuff off into there. I'm trying to remember how that. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. Oh man, how much you want to bet he's just gonna like disappear into the void? Wow, he's actually going a lot farther than I thought he would. Before it would just kind of cut out. No, don't tell me. Okay. I was going to say, don't tell me he goes all the way. Alright.
President, as you know, it is your will alone that keeps Tropico together. Without you, the entire island would crumble to dust and be lost forever.
Ooh. Alright, so it looks like we're adding someone to our dynasty. This is great. Now, if I remember correctly, each one of these gives you choices between different types of abilities. And I think the singing one had a really good one that I would need.
As the air was born, all animals became quiet. A light shone through the skies, and La Chupacabra herself went to the crib and bowed to the infant. At least, that is what we will write in the history books.
Now I want a magnet as my next, as a dynasty member, because if you see that, it'll make mines last much longer, and that is always great. Ooh, wow. Ew. Is there a way to make her like not ugly as hell? Because if she's gonna look like that, I definitely don't want her dressed up in that hot clothes. Let's give her this. Our national colors are gonna be yellow, so she's going to be dressed all in yellow and coconut white. I think that fits her. I don't like her hairstyle though. Ugh. Actually, looking at all these hairstyles, I think that was probably the best one for her. Man, I can't believe I can't give her, like, I don't know, just a better face. That's gross. So, okay. Yeah. Oh man, where's the aviators? And I mean, I understand that they're trying to do like a oh, they're standing here for you, you know, you get to see them in different poses, but no, just stand freaking straight so I can see. That works. Ah, that's good. Now this is my dynasty. It looks like you can have up to 7, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each person you can add as a manager to your most important buildings to really, you know, because you can trust them because they are not going to be turning on you. And you can level them up and say this city gets completely destroyed because I messed up. You can actually go and... Sorry, I was having a little hiccups there or something. You can actually go and start a new city and then use this dynasty again. And they will be the same as before, meaning if you leveled them up, they would still have that levels and whatnot. That's great. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to end it here. We've been going for quite a while, and And I want to do around 30-minute episodes here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm ecstatic to be playing this game again. And honestly, I used to try to look up videos for Tropico games, and other than the main, like, really big Let's Players who do purely kind of these types of games, like strategy or strategic games, all the YouTube channels that I saw that did these types of games, the Tropico games, were all non-English speaking Let's Play channels. So hopefully, you know, my videos will be out there for people who want to kind of look up the console version, because I don't think anybody is using the console version. Tell me what you think. If you have any ideas or want to, you know, share your opinions of where I should take this city, let me know. We do got the Constitution and whatnot coming up, and I would really love to hear. Let me know which kind of faction you want me to appease in my journey, whether it, you know, be the environmentalists, the communists, the capitalists, you know, those types of things. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content and want to see more. Thank you for coming. Have a great day.